Okay, so I'm going to start with the basic example of the data step. So this is the same example we saw in this slide. So just to show you the data, it's the same data, Barbara 6112D and then John 62 175. That's the data we're going to read. Okay, let me go through this program again one more time. I'm saying 700. So in file input, we know that BMI, we are calculating the BMI as 700 times weight divided by the square of height. We have an output, explicit output statement. Okay. All right. So here we go. So when there is an error, SAS will put out the contents of um, how it's trying to read the information. In this case, from the input buffer to your log. So here it's saying invalid data for weight in line 12 to 14, and it even printed out which line it's reading. So line, this is 10, 11, and here you go 12, 13, and 14. That's where it's saying that invalid value was provided, 12D, and as you can see, it set the weight to dot. Okay, and since BMI is being calculated and from weight, and weight is missing, BMI is also set to missing. And because it was not able to read the value, it's setting the error equal to 1 underscore error underscore. And also it's saying which record did this occur. Did it occur my first record, second record, whatever. So it's telling you the observation that it was reading when this error occurred. And this 14 is not part of your data. It's just saying that the record length was 14 that of the data that you were trying to read in. That's what that says. And again, to look at the output data, you can confirm while the second record has weight and BMI, the first one where the error occurred doesn't have weight and therefore doesn't have BMI. Okay, so remember we talked about explicit versus implicit output. So there's an output, and after the output statement, I'm going to randomly set the BMI to 1000. Okay, so I'm going to run this and show you what happens. Okay, so first the weight was missing in the first read, but the change that I asked to set the BMI to 1000 didn't take place. This is again because I have an explicit output statement, and then after that I change the value of BMI. At this point in the output statement, it's written the data out to the output data set DS example 1. After that, it's not gonna write anything out furthermore. If I did not have this output statement, then this BMI would be updated in my PDV, and therefore when it encounters the run, it's going to write it out. But because this output statement already wrote it out, there is no output being written at the implicit end of the data step, which is the implicit output. Okay, just to show you that, I'm going to comment out. So I don't know if you saw this kind of comment before. Basically, it's / star / and then asterisk ending in a semicolon is also a single line comment in SAS. Okay, so I've commented out output now, so I don't have any explicit output. So now you see that because the implicit output happened at the run statement, and before that BMI was updated to 1000, now you see this value being updated. Okay, okay, let's switch back and let's continue on with it.